So this is the drone 7908 Max, predecessor to the drone 7908 Pro. Let's check it out. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Drone Mania. So this is not a sponsored video, nor did I receive this product to do a review on. With that being said, let's check it out. So my friends, I purchased this bad boy from AliExpress for about $23. As you can see, Drone 7908 Max. This is the newest one that came out in the market of the 7908 series, which only consists of two drones, the Pro version, and this is the Max version. It comes in black and gray. So let's open up this bad boy and see what's inside. Okay, so here what's inside. We'll go real quick with the standard things, your manual, how to, etc. Also your little manual for the app, how to use the app, the features, etc. So let's get the little bag of goodies. Here it is, the standard stuff. You have right here, we'll start off, since you can see it, Phillips screwdriver for propellers, your USB type A to, where is it? Where is it? There it is. You can see it. It's micro, and the knobs for the drone, which we will be removing out in just a minute. Okay, let's get into the controller. Here is the controller. Let's first off, actually, it's build quality nice. It's basically the truth, similar to the 7908 Pro. So here it is. We'll start from the top. As you can see, the top is camera up, camera down, which means that the camera of the drone is mechanical, meaning you can control it, which is really good. Same as the previous version. Then that's pretty much it for that. Let's try right here. This button right here is obstacle avoidance. And then this button right here, short press, high low speed, long press, light control. Here at the bottom, you have your takeoff and landing. This right here, short press, one key flips and rolls, long press, fine tuning. And then here is short press correction, long press emergency. Ah, no, sorry. Here, this one right here is short press headless mode, long press one key to return home, which is basically a useless feature, and I would never use it. And down here you have short press correction, long press emergency stop. Short correction, I have no idea. But the long press emergency stop is one of the best features that they've added in toy grade drones. I love it. So that's pretty much it with the controller. Let's go to the drone. The back of the controller, I somehow misplaced where I put the cover, but as you can see, it's 3 AAA batteries. So here it is. This is the 7908 Max. This time I went with the black version. On the previous one I purchased was the gray version. And I gotta tell you, the black version looks more badass and more sleek. Really, really nice looking one. Let's go to the battery. If it'll tell us anything. Okay. So right there, hopefully you can see it. There it is, lithium ion battery, voltage 3.7. So it's a 1S and capacity is 2000 milliamp battery. Let's see how long that will give us. If I'm not mistaken, we'll get maybe 8 minutes, 5 minutes if we're lucky. I really don't trust what they say about these things. But anyways, you can see here in the front, it has 2 sensors, maybe 2 cameras to see bottom as well to give that better positioning. We'll give that a test. The front, Cine, and here 7908 Max. Beautiful. The camera, from what I ordered, I think it was a 4K. really doubt it'll be that much of quality. But the main feature and the main upgrade of this bad boy is its freaking motors, people. These are bad boy brushless motors. You heard that correct. The upgrade, the main upgrade from the Pro to the Max is the badass motors. So now we got brushless motors. The previous were brushed motors. These are brushless. Let's see how well they perform and fly. So that's pretty much it. Let's get into the flight, my friends. So just a quick test of wind with the anemometer or wind tester. Let's power it on. See how strong the wind are. So we can see they're at 9, 8. Naturally, the way I turn it is how it might get stronger, be dead. So you're seeing going up, going down. I can't really see from the sun. It's right in my way. So I guess about 10 to about 5 kilometers. All right, okay, we're all set. I want to just remind you, it is a little bit windy. So let's see how everything will be. So let's power on the drone from here on the back. Powered on with that beautiful brushless sound. Power on the controller, up, down. Honestly, I forgot to put the knobs. I'll do that real quick. Okay, I got the knobs on, as you can see. Let's power up this bad boy. There it is. So there is some wind and it's doing pretty okay, I guess. Let's take it up a little bit. Okay, now I just lost connectivity, went crazy. Uh-oh. That was real crazy, just went far left for no apparent reason. I have no idea why, but now it seems okay, I guess. There it is, it's going nuts again. Maybe because too much wind and the control is not the greatest on it, so I'll give it speed. Let's see now. Okay, so this drone is really acting up. I have no idea why. It's not responding the proper way it's supposed to be. So now it's okay, but it has a mind of its own. When you press a direction, it's just going like that, and then it's just continue even when you stop. So this is not really the greatest drone. Again, another disappointing one. Oh my god, I'm pissed. But it is holding when I'm not touching. It's holding badass, doing a great job. That I can give it. Let's try flips. Up is okay. Up. It'll be hard to see maybe because the sun is really directed at the camera. But up and down are just fine. Let's give it a flip. Wow, that's a crazy flip. That was a crazy flip. Here, I'll show you one real here, much closer. There, the flips are just everywhere. Really terrible. You can see it's going with power, but they're just not balanced out properly. They're just like all over the place. Really annoying. And to be honest, it's not the most smoothest flight either. I might even have to send a message to the seller about this, but I doubt they'll do anything because they'll tell me send me a picture, but they'll see that in the picture it's working, or a video. So it's gonna be really hard to prove it to them, but you guys can see for yourself. Watch, I'll go to the left and it will go that way, but you'll see how it won't control really that great. Boom, you see that? I want to see the lights blinking so I know it's been calibrated. There it is. Maybe you can't see it. One more time. All right. Okay, just to show you if there's any crazy things so you can see. I'll be away from the sun so I'll be able to see it better. Okay, lift it up. Okay. Wow, what's crazy is it seems okay now. Before, here, I don't know, maybe that's just that the drone doesn't have enough power, and I was thinking that like right at the beginning when I pressed forward, it did fly by itself continuously even after I left it off the controller. So that's what really tripped me out and made me really not understand what's going on. But now honestly it seems, here, I think it's just something with the drone. Like I'm pressing left, it's going fast. When I return it to right, it's going slow. So I think maybe that's also mixing me up in some cases. But I guess, yeah, it's the wind too. So this is not so powerful in windy weather. Look, a full forward on third rate. But it's holding itself in the wind amazingly, to be honest. Wow, I'm really impressed with that. Forward, back, left. Yeah. So yeah, I apologize, my friends. Maybe it was just that one crazy screw up at the beginning, but now everything seems to be doing great. Here, so you can see in this direction, left, stop it, right, yeah, forward, back, yeah, really great. Let's see if we can do some funnels with this. Wow, it is a lot of wind here, so I guess it just can't handle the wind even with these brushless motors. Look at that, boom. Yeah, the funnels are terrible here too. It's very hard for it to fly in the wind. You can see that it's not showing its power that it should be when it's going against the wind. Now I can naturally I can adjust the, like, trim it, but nah. But yeah, in the wind, mind you, we did see like 10k winds, right? So it's really hard for it. It's really hard for it to fight these winds. So this drone I would never ever recommend to fly it in wind weathers of 10k. Make sure the least is like about 5k. But anyways, that's it for this. I want to save the battery to get into the recording of the drone's camera. Let's land it. Can I land it on here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, pretty close. It hit this a little bit, but close enough. Put that there. Okay, my friends, so here we are, all set. We're gonna go now into the flight of recording that the drone is doing. Hope you enjoyed it. I really hope the quality is good. We will find out in a minute. Enjoy.
You could take my sit, baseline hit, some more 8-line this. Buy me a whip, then I take my pick, then I find me a chick I can make my itch. Ay, darkness in motion, it's a 16 bar from the dark of the ocean. Flow penetrates egos with the dark of the broken. Meanwhile, inhale smoking, won't let me get my roaching. Been promoting the green and the purest herb. MPs get vexed and they slur their words on daytime telly, but they blur with her light work. I rep mine, got a sword for the dagger and the best wine. Young boy and I'm babbling the best lines. And you never give a fuck about yes, and you best keep walking. Brush me again, won't see much talking. Old lot of violence, swinging corpse and sold in the sirens. Bring 10 Watermans, been squawking like, boy, don't test me. Now I mean it, boy, don't vex me. Man, power raps are too much pesky. Flex like Messi, then get kicked off your jet ski. Chat about damage, stop. Always wanna chat about damage, shot. You lot are way too average. What to be walking my chat about savage plot. Drop. If you got a team, go get 'em. Don't hesitate, my G, just bell 'em. Constrictor way off the rig to you and your roots get drenched in venom. jams, you could take my sip. Baseline hit some more 8-line this. Buy me a whip, then I take my pick. Then I find me a chick, I can make my itch. Ay, darkness in motion. It's a 16 bar from the dark of the ocean. Flow penetrates egos with the dark of the broken. Meanwhile, inhale smoking, won't let me get my roaching. Been promoting the green and the purest herb. MPs get vexed and they swear they words. On daytime telly, but they blur with hurt like work. I rep mine, got a sword for the dagger and the best wine. Young boy and I'm babbling the best lines. And you know I give a fuck about set lines. Yes, and you best keep walking. Brush me again, won't see much talking. Old lot of violence, swinging corpse and sold in the sirens. Bring 10 Walkmans, been squawking like boy don't test me. Now I mean it, boy don't vex me. Man, power outside too much pesky. Flex like Messi, then get kick off your jet ski. Chat about damage, stop. Always wanna chat about damage, shot. You lot are way too average. Want to be walking my chat about savage plot. Drop. If you got a team, go get 'em. No hesitate, my G, just bell 'em. Bubba constrictor, way off the rig till you and your roots get drenched in venom. Venom.
So my friends, that's pretty much it for this video. We have a lot to talk about and I want to do it fast, so let's just dive right into it. First is the controller. Everything is basically the same from the previous to this one. Nothing has really changed. It's practically the exact same thing. That's pretty much it for the controller. The drone, because that's the main feature here, the main interest, the enchilada, the most important thing of this video. So let's get into it and talk about it real quick. So the first thing I want to say about it that I have to mention, because I'm just astonished and super shocked from it, is its battery life. Holy crap! I thought this thing would go 5 to 8 minutes. It just basically, I didn't really count how long I went, but let's just say I got to do everything I wanted to do and more, and I was just sick of flying it already, and I just landed it with more battery life and no lights flashing, indicating that the battery is about to die. So the battery in this case on this bad boy is just insanely amazing. If I'm not exaggerating, I think you might even get that 10 to 12 minute flight time, if I'm not exaggerating. I was also flying it in high winds. I was also recording it. I also did some flips with it, and it still maintained its battery life. So I'm really impressed with the battery life. The next thing I want to talk about is naturally how it flies. Look, I made a mistake at the end. Well, I didn't really make a mistake. As soon as I powered it on and I shot the controller direction pad to go left, it went left and it just had a mind of its own, and it kept continuing going left till somehow it just stopped. So that kind of scared me. But after, I don't know if it was just me from the paranoia or it was just the way it's supposed to be. But after the flight, I think it did go good. I don't know if I received sometimes not really some automatic movements or something. I have no idea, but it felt a little weird and it didn't feel so natural. So overall, it was doing pretty good. I was a little scared. Like I said, it didn't feel so natural, but I guess maybe that's the way it flown before, or that's the way it's supposed to fly. But I wasn't, like I said, really confident with it. It didn't feel right to me, but it did move here and there when I wanted to. As I mentioned in the video, when you guys saw, I did left, right, front, back. It was responsive and everything was good. But at times it didn't feel to me like it was so responsible and so natural. So that's what gave me kind of like some weird feeling about it. But anyways, it wasn't so bad. So the next thing I want to talk about is its stability, how it flies and holds its position even though it has no GPS. And to be honest, with the crazy winds that I was outside today, it was holding itself pretty badass. I was really impressed with the brushless motors, in this case, how it was holding itself really nice. There was sometimes that there was a little bit of drifting, etc. But overall, it did pretty good. Not so bad with the winds. And remember, they were about 10, 12K winds, if I'm not mistaken, from what it showed in the anemometer or the wind tester. And I think the winds went up also from what I'm feeling. But yeah, it held pretty good. Okay, the last thing is the flight. Flying this bad boy is very interesting and fun, I can say, but do not fly it in these winds. It is terrible in my opinion. I couldn't really enjoy it. There was winds coming in certain directions that wouldn't let me move to a certain direction. I would have to like fight the wind, and I can guess that's natural because it is a toy grade drone, but it does have brushless motors, so it should be more powerful. But I guess they didn't make it more powerful. They gave it brushless, but they still left it at that same rating, I guess, if you want to call it that, as a brushed motor. You know what I mean? They upgraded the motor to last longer and be better, but it's still not more powerful than its predecessor. So that is quite a shame. I would have wanted it to be a lot more powerful. When flying, I can really tell that I wasn't really enjoying the flight because of the winds. And it was like between 5 to 12. Sometimes it was 5, sometimes 10, 7. And I noticed that it wasn't flying the greatest like I wanted it to. I was really struggling, or it was really struggling with the wind. That's pretty much it, my friends. Overall, this is a pretty good drone. Oh, the camera. I want to talk about the camera. The camera is not so bad. It is that type of cheap quality. So yes, but after reviewing so many drones, they all look the same shit to me, my friends. So if I want to speak negative about it, I can say the truth and say it's a crappy camera. But for the price, if I want to go with what people complain about, oh, it's the price, it's so cheap, da, 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 so we can go with that. So for $23, you get a pretty okay camera. When flying with the app, don't really trust the app so much, meaning looking to the phone to try to control the drone. Look at the drone, look at the camera, look at the drone, sorry, look at the drone, look at the phone, look at the drone, look at the phone. When you're trying to take shots, photos, videos, etc., don't put all your heart and trust to looking it through the phone like you would with a DJI product naturally, because it does skip, it does lag, it does stop. So keep that in mind. Overall, it's not the greatest camera. It's the standard, but I guess if you're just starting out and doing the basics, it's not so bad. My opinion, if you want my opinion, it's a shitty camera and I don't like it. But if you're just starting out, it might be just good for you. So that's pretty much it for this video, my friends. I hope this video helped you out. I hope it gave you some understanding and some knowledge of the Cine, or I should say the Z908 Max Cine Mini 3 Pro clone. Till next time, remember to be safe, take care, have fun, and peace out, people. Bam!